2024 has been an interesting, revealing year so far. Since the year started, so many hidden Hollywood secrets have been exposed, showing the world a glimpse of the truth about the business. For years, Hollywood was praised by the adoring masses, but in the last few months, people have begun turning away from the twisted industry. The world is finally learning that there is a hefty price tag for fame in Hollywood, a price that many of the biggest stars were forced to pay. Hollywood is not at all glitz and glamour. It's a place of sin and despair where souls go to die. And this is exactly what Blac Chyna's mom, Tokyo Toni, revealed. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos every other day exposing the truth. In today's episode, I'm joined by Dee.
Hi everybody, I hope you guys are having a great day.
We will be talking about Blac Chyna's mom, Tokyo Toni, exposing Hollywood during a recent interview. Let's get right into it. Even if you don't research the occult and don't know anything about it, I'm pretty sure by now you can spot that something strange is going on in Hollywood. With all the information that has been revealed this year and last year, people have started to see what Hollywood is all about. All year, we have been seeing Diddy get exposed by many of his victims. We also saw Cat Williams expose Hollywood on 2 different interviews. Recently, we saw Drake Bell expose Nickelodeon for what they did to him as a child, and we also saw Vince McMahon get exposed for the WWE freak-offs. It clearly appears this is the year of exposure, and for whatever reason, the elite behind the scenes are allowing it. At this point, the ones pulling the strings the whole time want to show people what they have truly been a part of. It's the time of awakening, where people will finally see the truth about our world that Lucifer corrupted. This is the year that people will be forced to choose a side that will determine their eternity. Those who see all that's being revealed about Hollywood and still choose to support it and worship it have chosen their side already. These people, even though they see the truth, choose to live in a lie because the truth is uncomfortable and unpleasant. If you see the industry for anything else than a tool of the devil, you are lying to yourself, as all we have seen proves nothing else. Hollywood is controlled by the occult, and this is exactly what Tokyo Toni revealed herself. Over the last few years, Tokyo Toni has been outspoken on the truth about the industry, exposing the industry's devotion to Baphomet and even her own daughter's connection to the beast.
You are done out here. They gonna get you. They gonna get you next. Don't say I didn't say it. I'm prepared for it. I really am. They're gonna tear her down. They're gonna put her on. She don't speak up for herself. She don't. She's sitting in the house like, I'm just done with it. I'm definitely afraid of her. I swear to God, she would sacrifice me for more. What is she doing at the Grammys? For what? You ain't dead. When the Illuminati come for Angela, because they gonna come. They gonna come. There's nothing I can do. I don't ever want to go around my daughter again. Not alone. Not without 2 in a pit. I feel marked for death with her. Because they do these things. They can get up. Oh, my mama died. Never. Only when the Lord ready.
Toni, who has a closer look at the inside of Hollywood than most of us, confirms what we have been saying about the industry for years. Toni makes it clear that the Illuminati truly controls all of Hollywood. On this channel, we know the Illuminati is a cover-up for the Freemasons, like I exposed many times. Early on in the creation of the Illuminati, Adam Weishaupt, the creator of the organization, had the Illuminati join the Freemasons in order to learn their rituals. This means the Illuminati is a part of Masonry. So when these celebrities mention the Illuminati, they are truly referring to the Masonic order. In fact, the symbol that most people call the Illuminati eye is not a symbol of the Illuminati, but instead a symbol used by Masons. This symbol of the pyramid and eye is the Masonic all-seeing eye, otherwise known as the Eye of Horus symbol. So when we see these artists and celebrities throwing up the triangle hand gesture or doing the one-eye symbolism, it's not referring to the Illuminati but the Masonic order. Toni actually talks about this very thing in a recent interview she did for Street Stars, talking about these very same Masonic hand gestures and poses these celebrities are seen doing. She makes it clear that the Masonic order comes after these celebrities, and that's when we start to see them showing their alliance.
When you in the see y'all be, this the difference, like I told you, between the public and Hollywood. I'm not in Hollywood, I'm in the middle, stirring the pot, and I can do whatever I want, say what I want, be what I want, and be like, ha, to all of them, and still be sitting right there, and ain't nobody gonna touch me, period, right?
Right.
Watch this. Now, with what you just said, let's put it to you like this. Your time runs out. Example, Nikki, your time is up. It's over. You gotta let the other ones come in. But anybody that come in, like you said, to bring the black man down, you brought yourself down. You know exactly where you're going. If I wanted to walk into Hollywood right now, I would take over. If I do this, give them the signs that I'm good, hey, y'all see me start taking pictures? They're like, oh, she giving them signs. I'm like, my eye. They be like, yeah! We got influence.
We got her. We got her.
Gonna get him.
As you heard for yourself, Tony claims that she is in the middle of Hollywood and the public, stating that this allows her to expose whatever she wants. She also talks about how these people chosen to be stars only have but a limited amount of time in the spotlight before they're removed and replaced, mentioning Nicki Minaj as an example of this very thing. Tony then goes on to claim that if she will start displaying Masonic hand gestures, the gatekeepers in the industry will see this as her wanting to align herself with them and show her support. All the big names in Hollywood show their alliance with these Masonic hand gestures. Secret hand symbols and imagery are very important in Masonry and the occult. This is why these celebrities use it. These celebrities are always letting us know that they're Masonic puppets. The world is just blind to it. While Tony is not entirely right about her being untouchable while exposing the order, as no one is untouchable and everyone must take safety precautions when exposing the truth. But what she meant to say was that she didn't take the oath, so she doesn't have to pay the price for breaking it. When someone joins the Freemasons, each degree they conquer has its own oath that is taken, an oath that is punishable by different methods of death. Every time a Mason makes it to a new degree in Masonry, they take a new oath of secrecy for that degree that, if broken, has his own punishment, which would be different ways of being taken out. If we look at Captain William Morgan's book, Mystery of Freemasonry, it actually reveals the punishment for breaking the oath of every degree. In the book, it claims that for those who break the oath of the first degree, which is the entered apprentice, the punishment is losing your tongue, a slit on the throat, and being buried in the sea at a low water mark where the tide ebbs and flows in 24 hours. This is only the punishment for the first degree, so just imagine the others. I actually purchased this book a while ago, and I've read through the rituals and things get dark. If you guys want me to do a video exposing the rituals in the book, let me know below. According to Tony, she didn't take any Masonic oath, so she is not breaking any oaths by talking about what she has seen in the industry. I still recommend that she stays on her toes and remains smart because Lucifer doesn't like to be exposed. The next thing we need to talk about that Tony exposes in the interview is what's happening to Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams, who is currently going through many troubles in life publicly, has recently been in the headlines for her documentary. The documentary exposes that Wendy is going through some mental health troubles and that she has lost all access to her money after her bank put her under conservatorship. I recently covered this situation in this video and made it clear that something off is going on with Wendy. This is exactly what Tony claims, as she believes Wendy is just a Masonic puppet who is finally being replaced by a newer version.
Of course, Wendy Williams going through her thing. But I'm curious.
I do feel sorry for her, though.
Now, I got to ask because she has over $20 million in the bank.
Let me hold something.
Yeah, the government wanted her to touch it because she seems a little out of it. So they said, we're gonna give you a guardian that we're gonna assign to handle your money.
You want the truth? Should this be called the truthful?
Yeah, we have to break this down as the truth.
Okay. I mean, if you think, okay, we're gonna go a little bit deep, but I'm not gonna surface too hard, but we're just gonna break the surface 2-3 layers. First of all, you're not gonna get that high in no game that didn't do something to stay there. So you could call it either a Muppet or a puppet. Which one are you? Okay, so you're one of them. After a while, 10 years running consecutively, your time is up. Let's let you go. Let's bring the next puppet in, Sherry. And you the same dry, it's the same format. It's hard to look at. It's like, why y'all keep doing it? So let's go back to Wendy. Because of all of this, girl, bye. That's not true. We look at Wendy. She can talk. You're making a show. You're not. Who is that? No. They pulling her. No, this deeper. There's some Hollywood. Do I need to use the word to start with an I?
Oh, come on.
Puppets. Illuminati puppets. They come for her. Just like they coming for everybody else.
As you heard for yourself, Tony claims that Wendy Williams had to do something to get to the level she made it to in the industry. She then goes on to call her a puppet and that she has been replaced with a newer, younger puppet, Sherry Shepherd. She also claims that she is not really crazy and is being made to look crazy in order to remove her from the spotlight. We have seen this happen to so many celebrities. Once the devil no longer has use for them, he throws them out and replaces them with a new puppet. This is obviously what is happening to Wendy Williams, who is going through a public disownment by the industry. They have taken her money, ended her show, and are now painting her as someone who is losing their mind. All the signs that they are getting rid of Wendy. Something else Tony mentions in the interview was that the elite do rituals with children in order to stay young.
Today in Hollywood, it ain't nothing but about two things. Well, one come from the other, which is now at this present time, keeping their youth and their life going to 90. I think stopping at 98, everybody.
On the youth.
The Prince, everybody. Everybody stopping at like 98 years old. So if you get the adrenaline, and that's from the kids, example, So what is it to go grab you a few, take on down in them bunkers and where y'all building and get them down there, house them, scare them to death like they do, build their adrenaline, they have them so scared. And then they take that blood, they take it, and that's you.
Wow.
The kids have to be literally, they put them in caskets with bugs and spiders and snakes, just have you, and then you, yeah.
As you heard for yourself, Tony claims that they're doing rituals with children in order to stay young in Hollywood, claiming that those in Hollywood are trying to live to at least the age of 98. This is something Hollywood and the elite are obsessed with. They know that heaven after death is no longer an option for them, so they try to cheat death and aging. Billionaires have promised humanity that in the future, immortality will be possible, or at the minimum, extending life much, much longer than it is now. Obviously, this would be an option only affordable by the elite. This way, they can rule over the world like the gods they pretend to be. In the interview, Tony also makes claims about 50 Cent allegedly being gay. She states that 50 Cent's time is coming as well, and that he will be going through what others are going through right now.
And the next person, I'm gonna say it here loud, be 50 Cent. Don't say I told you.
Oh, damn.
He'll be next. Because he did his run, ain't did shit in 20 years. Not a song.
He's in the movies. Show.
Yeah, how did you get there?
God.
It'll show eventually, it always
So there's a
Vivica already told us nobody was listening. I should have asked her when I was at her house. Somebody didn't talk about, especially a woman, I'm talking about putting my fingers up, fingers up. Don't get it wrong, some men may like the prostate massage, make you feel good.
Wait.
So what I'm saying is, Vivica said that. She at that point, because he had to have some type of standing or holding somewhere, right, to get to where you are. So for you to say that openly, without no holds barred, that happened. You're not going to put your career online for all that. It happened. So he ought to come out soon.
As you heard for yourself, Tony claims that 50 Cent is down with the program, claiming that he let Vivica A. Fox do things to his rear. Vivica has claimed in the past to have put her mouth down there and that 50 Cent liked it. Tony also claims that she believes 50 Cent had to compromise himself for his Hollywood deals. I will say 50 Cent called out Diddy multiple times for being undercover and taking advantage of artists. 50 even called out Diddy for trying to take him on a shopping spree date, with 50 Cent refusing and getting offended by the proposal. While I don't know if 50 Cent is into men or not, I will say it has been a rumor I have heard since a teenager. Specifically, I remember first hearing that 50 Cent was on the down low when he was seen taking this picture with Soulja Boy. I won't at all be surprised if 50 had to compromise himself for Hollywood, as they all pay the same price. Just look at Meek Mill. We have seen this so many times. This is a common thing in the music industry. Look at what was just revealed about P. Diddy by Lil Rod. Lil Rod accused Diddy of grooming him and trying to convince him to do things with him for opportunities in the industry. So would it really be shocking if 50 Cent had to go through the same things to make it? It's obvious that those who make it to the top are put through the same compromising opportunities. These puppets are chosen and then built up to be worshipped, and then they use them to push their agendas.
Exactly. It's crazy how many people don't see it for themselves after all that's being exposed. Ice Spice is the perfect example of an industry plant that sold out. She came out of nowhere, becoming an overnight star, and has had support from all the big industry puppets since day one. Now she can be seen doing all the Masonic hand gestures that shows us she's another puppet. This is something else that Tokyo Tony talks about in the interview. In one part of the interview, she claims that what Ice Spice was doing at the halftime show was showing her alliance to the Order.
We had Charleston White on here a couple days ago.
Oh, wow.
And he said something about the Illuminati.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He said now that he's kind of dipped his toe and seen behind the curtain, he's like, they technically, it's not what you will find, but it's like what you're looking for will find you, as he said. It'll find you once you
the
get.
Same thing I just said. I just told you that earlier. If I sit here on Street Star and I'm subliminally just every now and then.
Just every now and then.
Every now and then.
Every now and then. We got
okay. And they'll contact you. Yeah. We got another one on the roster. Let's go.
Is that what Ice Spice was trying to do at the Super Bowl?
It's not a try. She did. You know what? And I don't care what nobody say, because I always right at the end of the day when it comes to this stuff, every time. She's an industry plant. It's common. You came from nowhere. Your little short. No. Girl, no.
Does seem as when they
you just came from anywhere, and so is the other girl. Give me sweat, whatever, make me hot.
Not Tyla. Come on, that sounds like just a little big girl who they wrote some songs for. Damn, Tyla.
Plants. Give her. Watch this. What's this? March, February next. Cold-blooded freak. Turned all the way out. What? One song gave you a Grammy, but you got people like Angie Stone that been around since I was 10 years old being a rapper, never got one.
Hey.
How's that possible? You walk right in, the song's fucking radio hot, you got a Grammy. How do you do that?
That's true.
How do you get that?
So industry plants exist.
I just named two.
Yeah, you named it because we see who was that? Cat Williams who said Kevin Hart, industry plants.
It's not funny. Oh, God.
Damn.
It's obvious this is exactly what Ice Spice was doing, standing next to the witch Taylor Swift. Why else would she throw up Masonic horn gestures out of nowhere? Tony also claims that Tyla is another industry plant, and I agree. Just like Ice Spice, she came out of nowhere and is already at the Grammys. That lets you know she's not playing fair. She is a created player.
Exactly, and that's 100% true. All these celebrities that come out of nowhere are usually industry plants. You're not going to find an artist break independently, become super successful, have the support of the industry, have the support of the big artists if a record label is not getting money from that. Like we just saw with the new artist, if I'm not mistaken, there's a new artist named Forbats. I might not be saying his name right, but he already got a song with Drake. And he has like literally 3 to 4 songs out, and one of the songs are a song with Drake. What else does that look like to you? That is an obvious industry plant. Just like Ice Spice. I broke down how Ice Spice was planted in the music industry. There is nothing natural about her career. And most of the big artists are industry plants, and people don't like to hear this because they say, oh, but what does it matter if an artist is an industry plant? You fail to realize that an industry plant is something created entirely by the record label. Everything that you think you like about this person was fabricated in an office using data of what they believe you're going to want to see, of what they believe you're going to be attracted to, or what they believe you want to hear. So they take all this information and inject it into this new artist and make this artist so desirable, not knowing that they're using this artists to manipulate the audience. They control this audience. They're the ones telling her what to do, what to say, and they're going to use that very industry plant to manipulate your minds. That is the problem with these industry plants. That's why they need to be called out. By calling them out, we're reducing the influence they have on many people. And this is exactly what Tokyo Toni is doing. She is letting you know that Tyla is an industry plant. She is letting you know that Ice Spice is an industry plant. And both of those things is obvious. Ice Spice at the Super Bowl doing the Masonic hand gesture shows that she took the oath, that she's willing to play ball, and she's willing to do everything that is needed to make it. That means that just like all the other artists before her had to go to Diddy freak-offs, had to do all these compromising things, Ice Spice is going to be doing the same exact thing. She wants to be a part of this dark industry, you know?
Yeah, the industry is a dark place that no one should want to be a part of. So many people are selling their souls to get their 15 minutes of fame, knowing the price is eternal damnation, and it's so sad. It's even worse when parents give their kids to Hollywood for a paycheck, an industry that takes advantage of them with the parents' consent. In the interview, Tony also warns parents not to allow their kids to enter the industry, telling them that it's better to get a job. I 100% agree with this, as we can see what those in Hollywood like to do to the young. There are so many examples of Hollywood not being a place for children, but still so many parents could care less. I would not allow my child to join Hollywood as long as I'm his guardian. My job is to protect my child, not to use him as a cash cow.
Exactly, and I was just talking about this in the last video I did on Drake Bell. So many people in Hollywood use their kids as cash cows. They sell their kids to Nickelodeon, and it's crazy because in that episode, we saw how Drake Bell, his father tried to protect him. His father felt that something weird was going on. And what did they do? They removed his father from the picture so that they can take advantage of Drake Bell without no one saying anything. They knew that the mother was easier to manipulate and that the mother was less attentive to her child. So they made sure Drake ended up with his mother so that they can have more access to Drake, just like we saw. This is what the industry is about. So many kids are sold to this. They're put in this and they have to go through all the evil in the industry just to get on a show, just to get some money. Money that ends up being used by the parents, by the family. Money that the kids don't even get access to, and it's all truly sad at the end of the day. But I'm gonna end this video here. But before you guys go, I just wanted to ask you guys to please like, comment, and share this video so that it'll be recommended to others. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Goodbye, everybody. I hope you guys have a great day.